I'm gonna make goodie bags for the dog's birthday party. Let me you hit like a low point. Sometimes you have like a good cry and then you just like kind of look at yourself in the mirror. You guys, whatever makes you feel better mentally about yourself, just do it. Like, so for me, it's walking in the morning. Buy yourself the beautiful dress. Buy yourself what makes you feel beautiful, what makes you feel sexy. If you want the lingerie, ladies, and it makes you feel good, buy it, whatever it is. Hey friends, welcome back to the Bumblebee Farmhouse. This week I have a hang out with me vlog and get ready for Archie's party. So I'm really glad that you're here and I hope that we can spend the day together. Give it to God, snap out of it, give it to God. So welcome back to the Bumblebee Farmhouse where you are always welcome. Hello guys, long time no see where I'm just like hanging out with you guys, and it is currently, it's almost noon, but I got up this morning a little bit early. I went for a 2-mile walk. I went by myself, I don't go with the dogs. They're just, I love taking them, but Danny has to be with me because they are such a distraction. I want to get ready. I think we're going to go out tonight. So, well, not tonight, like later this afternoon when Danny gets home. And so it has been hot here, but today it's chilly. I don't know. So like a week and a half ago, we had like 100-degree weather. And then like this morning, it was 50 degrees when I went for my hike and I was wearing a coat. And so I haven't worn makeup like since the start of summer because it's been so hot. But today I was like, you know what? I'm gonna put on some makeup because it's a cooler day and it won't be melting off of my face. Just wanted to say, how are you guys? How is your summer going? For us, it's been pretty busy. So I will be going to visit my dad, my mom and my dad this weekend on Sunday. We're gonna go on Sunday. I think my brother is gonna be up there that day too. So it'll be nice to see my brother Val. I haven't seen him in a couple of months, so I'm really excited to be seeing my brother. Yeah, and then Saturday, I'm going to be cleaning and prepping food all day because Monday we're having a little party at the house. It is a, I'm calling it the Pekingese Festival. It's actually a party. My friends Kim and Tim are coming in from out of town and they're coming from Florida. I am like super excited about that, and they're bringing Ellie and Finn. Finn is Archie's brother, his litter mate. They're from the same litter. And then my friend Jane, who lives in Wisconsin, she's coming up. She has Archie's other brother, and I met up with her for coffee. Was it last year or the year before? We met up in this really cute town in Wisconsin called Lake Geneva, and we met up for coffee and we brought the dogs, and she's just so sweet and so nice, and we've kept in touch. So she's gonna be coming out on Monday as well. So we're having a little party and I invited my neighbor too to come over, and I'm gonna be making Greek food. We're going with the pigtails right now. So yeah, it's gonna be Independence Day in a couple of weeks. And then I feel like once 4th of July comes around, honestly, I feel like summer is halfway over. It's crazy to even think that. I don't know if we're taking any overnight trips or if we're just gonna do like a lot of day trips, but we definitely want to do stuff and keep busy and explore. And there's a couple of really nice wineries in Wisconsin that I wouldn't mind checking out that I've never been to. And not that I drink a ton of wine, but I just like going on the farm properties. I think it's always so cool. So yeah, we'll probably do like some wineries. If Danny wants to go to a brewery, we're not heavy drinkers. I have like a 1 or 2 glasses of wine a month, if that. I'm usually drinking water, to be honest. Just like going to like the little farm properties, the little barns, the orchards, the vineyards. I like all of that stuff. We didn't make plans to go to Greece this year, but then just like a lot of stuff happened this year where it just didn't seem like the right time. And going to Europe is pricey. It is expensive. That's just something that, because of the year that we had with expenses, unforeseen expenses. Like, you guys, Danny works for Dish Network, and I don't know if you know this, but like Dish Network got hacked and they wiped out the entire system. So not just him, but thousands of people who work for this company across the country were out of work for like a month and a half-ish. And it took a while for it to pick up and get back to normal, like once it did start. So that was like obviously one of the bigger factors in why we didn't continue with our plans, just because of all these unforeseen things happening. And obviously it's an expense. So we had to put the brakes on that. I told him, you know, go with your dad if you really feel the need to go this year. Like, I'll be fine. But he is pretty overprotective of me, and I don't think he wants me to be by myself. Although I told him I'm a big girl, I could probably do it. I told him that if he really wanted to go, like if he really had the need and the desire to go to Greece, then maybe he should go without me, just to go with his dad. He would have company, but he wants to wait for me to go too. So hopefully next year, we'll see if there's any hiccups in the road, because it's not like a week-long trip that we would go. We would go for like a full month. And a full month is a long time, you guys. So like I said, it's an expense, it's a lot of travel, it's a lot of being away from home. So you kind of have to be prepared to be away from home for that long when it's overseas. And I feel extremely blessed that my husband wants to take me to Europe. So we're gonna put the brakes on that. And then we were talking about the Smokies for Thanksgiving or Thanksgiving week. So that would be so much fun to do, because I love the Smokies. It takes us about like 9.5 to 10 hours to get out there. It's just beautiful. It gives me something to look forward to. I did find this one cabin that is pet friendly. So if we can't find anybody to watch the dogs that week, like if nobody can take them, then I don't know. I'm thinking about booking that cabin, but if I did, I think I would have to book it soon, because once that cabin is booked, it's booked, and it's not like there's an endless number of cabins. Like hotels are different, and we really don't want to stay in hotels if we don't have to. We would rather stay in like a cabin or a condo. And it's kind of like a really cool time to go, like dressing up the town for Christmas, and I really want to see it like that. I've only seen it like that once. We went for New Year's, but that was like 7 or 8 years ago. And because we always go in the fall, and then once I went for New Year's. If we did it then, we might still be able to catch some fall colors, because last year we went, so it was like the end of October, beginning of November, and there was still plenty of fall colors to see. I also like being home Thanksgiving week as well, because I like to do like the Christmas antiques and enjoy like the start of the holidays at home as well. There is this store, which it's the Incredible Christmas place. They have a hotel, and I think the hotel is part of their grounds, and then they have this store, like a little castle, almost like a chalet. I don't know how to describe it. I really do want to go, and the Christmas store is amazing. I love going that time of year, because they just sell, like, even at like Paula Deen's, like the shop. I'm not like looking forward to eating in, to be honest, the restaurants. If we get like a Airbnb or like a condo or a cabin, whatever it is, I don't like eating at restaurants every single day. So last time we went, we were there for 5 days. You guys, I think we just ate out there 2 times at restaurants, and that was it, because we had a full kitchen, a full functioning kitchen. And when you get to cook your own food, you get to control how much salt goes in your food and what kind of the quality of your food. Last time we went, I was cooking up a lot of the meals. I brought my slow cooker. So when we were like hiking on a trail, I had like a roast going in the slow cooker. And then when we came back, food was ready, like dinner was almost ready. I wouldn't mind doing something like that again, just because I don't want to eat at restaurants every meal. I think last time we ate at a barbecue restaurant, and then we ate at the Apple Barn Cider Mill, I think it's called, and we ate at the Farmhouse restaurant. I think they have like 2 or 3 restaurants on the ground, but I just like eating there. It's like nostalgic for me, so like we have to go there every time we go. Danny, I don't think he could care less. I kind of just make all the plans, and he just kind of like follows along. I mean, obviously if there's something that he wants to do, then we do what he wants to do. All of that is starting to make me think about Christmas. It's not almost here. No, it's not. It's far away, and I should be enjoying summer, which I am. We've been really busy this summer. I don't know if I'm gonna go as crazy for fall and Halloween this year, and I might do like some light decorating. My heart is like with Christmas. I feel like I should start decorating for Christmas. I've kind of shifted to more homemaking this year. I feel like rather than the decor, like homemaking and slow living, and I love the decor, I really do. it's just, I don't know how much more creative I can get with some of it. And I'd like to think that you guys come to the Bumblebee farmhouse for me too, obviously, but it's just, I don't know how much more creative I can get. And purchasing decor all the time does get really expensive. Cutting back on shopping for like the decor. I'm not saying I'll never buy decor again. Let's not like get those words twisted, but I have been buying less and I have been more frugal. It's just, I'm running out of space to put things. It's a lot of like, you have to store things, obviously. I'm doing a massive declutter. I just did a massive declutter not too long ago. And then I did more on my kitchen. And then I do have a kitchen declutter that I filmed last summer, which I will put on my channel at some point soon. So you guys can see all the stuff that I got rid of. And I'm just, every time I bring something new into the house, I kind of want to have a space for it, because otherwise you just get a ton of clutter sitting around. Cutting back on the decor was like a good thing. It's hard to do sometimes. Like before, I was going shopping like literally every other week. And I honestly, you guys, I bought a pair of really pretty copper set spoons, like ladles, which are more for decor for the kitchen. And then other than that, I don't think, I could be wrong, but I don't think I have. I know we went into Hobby Lobby. I went in with Danny like a couple weeks ago, and I did not spend anything. I put 3 things in the cart, and then we were walking out, and Danny was like, what happened to the stuff that you're gonna buy? I'm like, you know what, I put them back, I don't need them. He's like, whoa, I like this, Angie. And I've been trying to focus on myself a lot more. Sometimes we forget. So I have been making it a point to walk 2 miles in the morning. I think there was 1 or 2 mornings in the last 3 weeks where I did not. Probably due to rain. I can't remember. But I have been making it a point, and then some evenings I'll even tell Danny, like, let's go out for a walk, let's go together, and then I'll get like 3 miles or 4 miles in. So that's been really good that I've been doing that for myself. Just been trying to pay more attention to myself, to focus on myself, like I said, because sometimes I feel like we forget. I do. I get sidetracked in life, honestly. And you guys, the last, I want to say 5 months, I have been undergoing so much dental work. I got 2 crowns put in here, but they had to redo them each time. And then I just got my bridge put in, and I don't know if it's going to need another adjustment. Look, I have all my teeth now. I had a missing tooth back here before, so yeah, I got teeth. There was a missing tooth over here, like a gap. I was so happy to get that finished with. So like the dental work has been so painful. Honestly, it has been some of the most painful things. I just finished with my bridge this last Tuesday I went in, so like what, 3 days ago. Like I said, my gums are still bruised, they're still kind of swollen, they're still kind of sore. I don't know like how much longer they're gonna take to heal. My crowns the last time took 2 weeks to heal the gum, and the horrible swelling, like that's never fun. So we'll see. But I went through like a bunch of dental work, and I've been kind of miserable the last 5 months because I'm always in pain. Dental work can be really brutal. You guys, I got into a fender bender, into a car accident. Somebody rear-ended me, and I made a post about this. The girl came out screaming at me. She hit me, and I'm glad that she pulled over and she stopped. And I wanted to see if she was okay. I honestly was gonna get out of my car and say, oh my gosh, are you okay? She came out of her car screaming at me. I was like, oh my God. Like, is this person gonna try to fight me? Like, that's how I was trying to take a photo of my bumper for the insurance, and she was screaming at me, and I snapped. Not like mean, I was just like, excuse me. I was like, I am a human being. Like, how could you talk to other people like this? I felt attacked. I got rear-ended, and then I felt attacked on top of it. She finally apologized, like she came to her senses, but that's, I guess, the new generation, which I'm extremely terrified if that's how people are raising their children. And I think that bothered me more than actually getting rear-ended. Before we left the scene, like after we took, like I got her information and everything, I did tell her, I said, you know, you really got to be careful how you treat people, especially in today's world, because you hear of some horrible stories of people getting hurt because of road rage or just because they cross paths with the wrong person. I'm not the person that you're gonna cross paths with that's gonna ruin your life, but it's out there. So I left her with those words, and I hope she really did take it to heart, because the world is scary and people are scary. And like I said, she came out after me, but anyway, that I think that was more bothersome to me. Just getting treated really poorly, like that really did. I would say that really bothered me, to get treated so poorly. So with the car accident, all the dental work, had some other things going on, and I just stopped investing in myself. And the last like probably 3 or 4 weeks, I was like, enough. Like seriously, like leave it to God, give it to God, snap out of it, give it to God, let him deal with it. And honestly, that's what I prayed for. Like I prayed that I could just give it to God. Sometimes you have to do that, like when things are bothering you. And that's what I did, and I honestly felt a lot better about things. I have an autoimmune disorder, and obviously anxiety is like, it's a symptom like of the autoimmune disease, the anxiety. So, and it can lead to depression. I try to be very careful about things when I let them bother me, and I try to catch them, and I try to like, honestly, I try to just like leave it sometimes. All that stuff is behind me now, and I'm glad I'm like to be moving forward from some things. And like I said, I've been investing more in myself. I pretty much bought almost a whole new wardrobe, like this top that I'm wearing right now, this is new, and I think I just ordered a new dress. I love my dresses. You guys, whatever makes you feel better mentally about yourself, just do it. Like, so for me, it's walking in the morning. It's so good for your physical health. Like, my blood pressure was starting to creep back up on me, so I started walking again, and now my blood pressure is going down. I noticed like I'm sleeping better. I'm making it a point to get a certain amount of miles in. I'm like really making it a certain point to get my vitamins in, to take all my vitamins, because that's like a big thing for me. Like, get yourself the wardrobe, buy yourself the beautiful dress, buy yourself what makes you feel beautiful, what makes you feel sexy. If you want the lingerie, ladies, and it makes you feel good, buy it. Whatever it is, just do it for yourself. And I sometimes forget about that, and I feel like I don't take care of myself as the best that I should, or the best that I can. And I just kind of had like a snap out of it moment, which I'm glad. I feel like sometimes you hit like a low point. Sometimes you have like a good cry, and then you just like kind of look at yourself in the mirror, and if you look back and you surpass all the things that were hard. Like I'm done with the car accident. I'm done with the dental work, really, unless I need another adjustment. Other than that, I have an appointment to go in October for a cleaning and a checkup and x-rays, like just preventative care. Like the next big hurdle for me, it's gonna be going in for my mammogram this summer, which I am nervous about, but it is something that I should be doing for myself, especially now that I turned 40 this last year. It's a little scary to think that I'm gonna be 41 in a few months. Time and life just move way too quick, and sometimes I think about like, 50 is 9 years away, 9 years and 3 months, or 3 or 4 months away, but those 9 years move so quickly, because I just remember, I feel like it was yesterday that I turned 30 years old, and so like life just moves so fastly. So if I can do something good for myself now, maybe that when I do hit, and it'll be a blessing to hit 50 and 60 and 70 and 80 years old, and then, like whatever it is that God blesses you with. But it's like, if I can maybe take care of myself a little bit better now, so I'm going uphill rather than downhill, then I don't know, like maybe 50 will be more of a blessing. And I hope Danny sees that I want so much in life. I crave so much in life. Like, I like to have a good time. I love meeting up with people. I love seeing people and taking trips, and just living a beautiful life, but a healthy, beautiful life. I don't drink excessively. I don't smoke. I don't do recreational drugs. I don't want any of that in my life, or in my energy, or in my space, because I feel like all of those things could kind of lead you into making bad decisions in your life. But for me, I just want to live like a really clean and like just beautiful and healthy life. And you're born into the family that you're born in. And, you know, you gotta accept that. But, you know, I can choose my friendships, and I can choose the people that want to spend time with me and that I want to spend time with. And I think those are all really important things. And I put my energy into the relationships that that are fruitful, that give back, that I know that somebody cares about me on the other side. So that's all kind of part of self-care too, I think. You know, like just surrounding yourself with people who care about you no matter what, and that want the best for you, and that care about you like they truly care about you, and that they just want to see you thrive and succeed in life. And I do have a few people like that in my life, and I think it's a true blessing. And you know, you can't have like a million good friends, but you can have a good handful of good friends. And I think that's just such a blessing to have. And I am extremely blessed to have that. It stinks that none of those friendships are here in the town that I live in, but it is what it is. And it's just like, I gotta accept that the people that I do love are further from me. I've talked about a lot of different things here today, guys. Sorry about that. It's just, I've been looking at life probably a little over the last year in a different lens, but I found myself kind of falling backwards when I was kind of going through some stuff the last couple of months, and I was just like, no, this is not what I want for myself. And sometimes you need to fall kind of back down into that hole to pick yourself up and go. It doesn't mean that you're failing. It just means that you're realizing what you want for yourself and what you don't want for yourself. I just want like happiness and love and beautiful things in my life. I think everybody does, and I think you have to work for those things. They don't just happen. Good friendships don't just pop out of nowhere and just fall into your lap. Like, you meet people, and if you know, make a connection with them, you put the effort into caring about them and checking in on them and, you know, loving them and nurturing that relationship. Everything is an effort. It can't be, you know, a one-way street. So I do try to surround myself with people that do check in on me, and I think we all really kind of want that. I don't know, maybe I'll take some videos of me prepping for the Pekingese party. It was like a luncheon. I'm making Greek food. I'm making lamb kebabs. I'm making Greek chicken, pita, hummus, tzatziki. We'll have potatoes, Greek salad. I think that's everything I'm making. I might make some chicken rice, but it's a lot of food. We're gonna celebrate our dogs and obviously our friendships, because I became friends with these really amazing people. Like I said, it stinks that they live far. Kim and Tim live in Florida, which are just such cool people. Honestly, they're a blessing in my life. When you find those friendships, you guys do not let them go, because some people come into your life and they're truly special, and it's really hard to let those go. That's how I see things. And then my friend Jane too, she's just a true gem. Kept in touch with her ever since we got our puppies, and she's just a really sweet person. That's what I'm about. I'm about like meeting and connecting with really genuine, sweet people that really do truly care for you. Just, that's what I love. And obviously I'm the ones who make these connections. Danny's just, he's there because of me, obviously, but you know, I want people to treat my husband obviously really well too. So I will add more things to this vlog. Probably, I would think of maybe like some of the food prep, and then maybe like little snippets of the party, and I'll make it like into a vlog. That's my 2 cents on a lot of things. I've talked about a lot of things. This portion, I'm gonna end it right now, and I'll catch up with you guys. All right, we just got back. We went to Schnucks grocery store, and then we also went to Dollar Tree. And Home Goods. I picked up a couple of things. So I got some stuff to make like goodie doggy bags. I guess let me start with Home Goods. Got this for my sink to put some extra sponges in. I picked up these oatmeal wipes for the dogs, especially for Benny, because he gets itchy like on his face, and I think oatmeal is really soothing to their skin. I'm gonna make goodie bags for the dog's birthday party. Gumby plushie like for the doggies, because Finn and Ellie are coming, and Chester. Finn and Chester are Archie's brothers, so I got one for Ellie too. So I got, for each of the dogs, I'm making goodie bags. My boys don't need that because they literally have way too much of everything. And then I got one of these last week, and it worked out really great for Benny. So I got one from Archie. It's like a bungee type leash. And then for the party, I got some San Pellegrino. So we got orange, blood orange, no, lemon, I'm sorry, lemon. And then I got 2 regular orange, a blood orange, so I got those. And then we picked up some groceries, and I got some more drinks for the party. I got a Father's Day card, because I'm gonna go see my parents this weekend. And then I got some of these metal trays, because we're doing Greek food, some straws. Oh, I got party hats for the dogs. And then I got, for all the goodie bags, more dog treats. All right, I ordered some seasonal decor that was on clearance. You guys, shop on clearance. This was $3.50. But this is how I like to shop, and it's here right done. And I know it's not as popular anymore, but I still like it. To make tzatziki sauce today. You guys have seen me make it on my channel so many times. Okay, we'll make tzatziki. I'm gonna marinate lamb and chicken today for kebabs. I gotta soak the skewers. And then we gotta clean the house today. All of that good stuff. This is like the cutest apron. I love it, and it's got pockets. Wash and quarter these peppers as well, because we're gonna do roasted peppers on the grill. Right, so I'm gonna go grab the yogurt from the fridge. We have 2 refrigerators now. I know it sounds stupid, but I'm like super excited because I cook a lot and I need ingredients. So I'll be right back. Okay, cooking, we'll have a good drink. So I'm gonna go heavy on the garlic. With the garlic, I say go big or go home, and I always go big with garlic. Let's start with pureeing this so I can separate this. All of this garlic. So I'm not gonna put it all in here. I'm gonna probably put, I would say, 1/4 of it or 1/3. So I still have a lot left. Salt. Splash olive oil. That is good. That is some good sauce. This is for the party. Let's try this technique. So I have 1 large onion, peeled and cut and quartered. We're going to puree it, whoops, with all of this garlic. Olive oil to this. Add some vinegar in here. Doing red wine. I'm sure balsamic would be good too. So I have a boneless leg of lamb here, and I'm just cutting it into cubes, and I'm also trimming off the fat and any connective tissue, and I'm going to marinate it in that onion mixture. So I'm just cubing him up so I can get him skewered for kebabs. All right, lamb is trimmed up, cleaned up. The onion and garlic puree. This is what I'm going to marinate it in. And I'm adding oregano, parsley, salt, pepper, lemon juice to this. You can even add a little bit of rosemary, and this will marinate in the fridge for almost 2 days. And I'm just grabbing the chicken breast that I have thawed out in the refrigerator, and I'm just making a marinade for this. I'm actually using the Stonewall Kitchen Greek rub just because it's easier for me. Salt, pepper, olive oil, and lemon juice, and I'm going to marinate the chicken in here. If you don't have a specialty rub, you can just use salt, pepper, garlic, and oregano, lemon juice, and olive oil, and it's amazing. Either way, it's good. All right, then bell peppers with olive oil. They're just going to sit in the fridge for a day. That's all the meal prep for today. I'm going to clean up the kitchen, and And you guys, hosting a party is a lot of work. It's cleanup before the party, it's prepping food, and in my case, I like to spoil my guests with food, so I did a lot of cooking and prepping this day. And I was lucky that Danny was home on this day because he helped me clean up, and then he also kind of tidied up the deck, and then the day of the party he did power wash the deck for me, so that was all like a really big help. And then later on in the evening we got back home from visiting with my parents for Father's Day, so I made a really big Greek salad. I was able to get all the salad work prepped. It's a lot of chopping, but I just didn't dress it. I didn't put the salt, the pepper, the oil, or the vinegar because that'll kind of start to make it soggy. So I just had the salad ready, and then the day of the party, like 20 minutes before we were going to eat, that's when I went ahead and I dressed the Greek salad. So I'm just making the salad and I'm putting it in the fridge overnight. But I put the white fridge that we had in the kitchen, and I'm using it mainly to stock it up with drinks. I like to store extra eggs, and then I have potatoes and onions in here, and then this is like my deli drawer, which I'm just stocking up on extra things. I like to have a little bit of everything to offer my guests when they come over. This is how we're looking. Lots of drinks. Tons of drinks. And before you put the meat on the grill, on the kebabs, you want to soak the skewers so they don't burn as easy. Otherwise, the wood will burn pretty quickly. So the meat's been marinating for about 2 days, almost 2 days, like a day and a half, and I'm just going to get them on these, I have these bamboo wooden skewers. They've been soaking for about a half hour in some water. I'm going to skewer them up so that Danny can put them. We're doing charcoal grill on this day, so we're just going to get them kebabbed up. The chicken, I'm just going to leave them as is. You could also kebab the chicken if you want, but I think when you put meat on a stick, it's always just a little bit more special. So this was definitely more special. All right, Danny is power washing the deck because we're having a little get together today. I have some snacks out that I just wrapped up. And then I have the metal pans that I have to clean over there because we are having, I'm going to do like buffet style here where everybody can serve themselves. And then look at these pretty bowls I got at Marshall's the other day. I love the blue and white. If I can find more, I would love to have them. And I think I'm going to put fruit in here, like strawberries probably, or strawberries and grapes. But these are really pretty bowls. I love them. For now. All right, I put a fresh tablecloth on here just because we're not gonna eat outside. It's supposed to be like 92 with the heat index, so we're gonna eat inside. I got the Roomba vacuuming. We vacuumed last night as well. I just have to tidy, like straighten up, put some of these dog toys away. Well, we can put them in here. From that, the fan feels mighty good. Just gotta put our shoes away because we took the boys out for a walk this morning. And everybody should be here around 1. So we'll probably start cooking around 11:30. At least the things that need to go in the oven. I'm just gonna straighten up the kitchen. Oh, let me show you guys the goodie bag. So this is Chester's because Jane is coming with Chester by herself. She only has 1 peak. And then Kim has 2 peaks. So she has Finn, which is Archie's brother, and Chester is also Archie's brother. So she has Finn and Ellie Mae, who is Benny's, we call him fiance. Each a Gumby toy. Every dog gets a Gumby toy. Every dog gets some chicken and rawhide shoes. They get their own baggie. And then each puppy gets a little cute little bag. This one's, oh, the more I know, the more I s'more you, the more I like you. But anyway, these are full with little mini peanut butter milk bones. So they each get their own little baggie. I thought that was adorable. Oh, and I got birthday hats, which are right here. So hopefully they'll sit still for some picture or video. Look at this guy. You're a troublemaker, aren't you? Did you try to maybe go after a pit bull last week? Hmm? You did, didn't you? Yeah, I know. Alright, I'm not gonna scold you. You're so cute. Who's a cute little monkey, huh? Okay, I am all ready. No one's gonna be here until another like 45 minutes, but I have pita chips, which I'll serve with hummus, limoncello almonds. I have some potato chips and some strawberry covered pretzels. And then I'm going to put a spanakopita in the oven. So the oven's preheating. I have a spinach and cheese pie. And I am cooking up some veggies for rice. Having Greek lemon rice. So I got peppers, onion, garlic, and I'm going to cook rice with butter and chicken stock. And I got Danny. He's manning the charcoal grill. He's doing a good job. He's my barbecuer. He's doing a great job. Ooh, it's warm out. Oh my gosh. So we're drying our cushions because he power washed everything. We got the umbrella up and he's got the charcoal grill going. And it is a hot but beautiful day. So you guys, we were having such a good time that I did not record us eating. I didn't want to make anybody uncomfortable, but we had such a great time. We put little party hats on the pups. I wish Benny could be outside for this portion of the party, but he was so misbehaved. He was not getting along with Chester. I think they were both having dominance issues, and they both met before. When we met up for coffee up in Wisconsin, but I think it was because it was on a different turf that he was more behaved. And so since we were at our own house, I think he was being very overprotective. So I had to kennel Benny in the office where they sleep at night and separate them because he was just not having it. So I didn't want my guests to feel uncomfortable. So I put Benny away. I kenneled him in the office. He was fine. And then Archie, Chester, and Finn got along really well. They're all litter mates. And Ellie Mae, she's the only female, but I think she's such a little princess. She let us put party hats on her, and she gives so many kisses. She's so sweet. So we had such a great time. I hope I can do this again with them next time my friend Kim is in town, but we just had such a really wonderful time. And one puppy brings me so much joy, but on this day we had 5 at our house total. So for me, like, the Pekingese is my favorite breed. That is Pekingese heaven, you guys. They have just the cutest, little smushiest faces and the boldest and sweetest personalities. And honestly, it was such a treat having all of them here at the house. I wish I could have 5 of my own, but Danny says 5 is too many. I think we're good at 2 for now. Okay, so I have some hollyhocks growing out in the back by the fence. I don't know if you can see them from here. Probably can't. There's those tall green things right there. But anyway, so in the back garden beds, we still have not done this. I don't know if it's too late, but I'm going to try. I think I want to pull out whatever weeds are in some of those garden beds. So I have Queen Lilac Rose hollyhocks. Then I have Indian Spring Mix hollyhocks. These are very cottagey looking. They're so pretty. Then we have the Ford Hook Giant mixed colors. These are so beautiful. I grew a lot of these in my last house, and I've got a few of them growing here and I want to expand. Then we have just the perennial mixture. So I just love them. They're so beautiful. And then I also got dwarf hollyhock. So these are a smaller version. So instead of like 6 to 9 feet like these, this one gets like, I think they said 3 to 4 feet. I also got some foxglove seeds. I want to try growing these. This I'm most excited about. Look at how gorgeous these colors are. Peaches and dreams. I am going to try these hollyhocks. And then I also got the black hollyhocks. I grew these in my last house as well. They're really cool. I think these originally came out of Monet's garden, and then people had brought seeds. That's what I read at one point. So very beautiful, and they won't blossom this year, but hopefully I can try growing them and planting them out for next year. And then I think I'm going to try to put some Rose of Sharon in the back too. So you guys, if you got to the end of the video already into 41 minutes, congratulations. Thank you so much for sticking around with me and for hanging out with me on this vlog. Thank you for hanging out with me here at the Bumblebee Farmhouse, where I always say that I hope that you got a little bit of inspiration to make your house a home sweet home. And remember, friends, as Dorothy Gale once said, there's no place like home. That's right, friends. Home sweet home. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.